All right. Doing my dialysis right now, so figure I'll go ahead and do one quick little reading. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the Crystal Bible Part 4, just because that probably isn't very long. So, let's go ahead and grab that. No. Okay. Brighten that up a little bit. All right. Crystal Bible. Crystals with the letter C. Calcite. Green, blue, yellow, orange, clear, brown, pink, gray, red. Translucent and waxy, often banded, may be acid treated to enhance color. All sizes, sometimes tumbled. Common. United States, Britain, Belgium, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Peru, Iceland, Romania, Brazil. Attributes. Calcite is a powerful amplifier and cleanser of energy. Simply having calcite in the room cleans negative energies from the environment and heightens your energy with the body. It removes stagnant energy. Oops, sorry. Ouch. The spectrum of colors cleans the physical and subtle bodies. Calcite is an active crystal speeding up development and growth. This is a spiritual stone linked to the higher consciousness that facilitates the opening of a higher awareness and psychic abilities, channeling and out-of-body experiences. It accelerates spiritual development and allows the soul to remember experiences when it returns to the body. Psychologically, calcite connects the emotions with the intellect, creating emotional intelligence. Calcite has a positive effect, especially where someone has lost hope or motivation. It combats laziness, aiding in becoming more energetic on all levels. Mentally, calcite calms the mind, teaches discernment and analysis, stimulates insights, and boosts memory. It facilitates knowing which information is important and then retaining it. Calcite confers the ability to change ideas into action. It is a useful stone for study. Calcite alleviates emotional stress and replaces it with serenity. It is a stabilizing stone, enhancing trust in oneself and strengthening the ability to overcome setbacks. On a subtle level, a layout of the appropriate colors of calcite cleanses, balances, and energizes all the chakras. Healing. Calcite cleanses the organs of elimination. It encourages calcium uptake in bones, but dissolves calcifications, strengthening the skeleton and joints. It alleviates intestinal and skin conditions. Calcite stimulates blood clotting and tissue healing. It fortifies the immune system and can encourage growth in small children. Calcite works quickly as an elixir and can be applied to the skin, ulcers, warts, and separating wounds. At a subtle level, calcite cleans and re-energizes the chakras. Position. Hold or place appropriate wear as a pendant. Uh, can be used to grid around a bed. Use as gem essence. Specific colors. In addition to the generic attributes, the following colors have additional properties. Black calcite is a record keeper stone for regression and regaining memories so that the past can be released. It returns the soul to the body after trauma or stress, alleviates depression, and is a useful companion during a dark night of the soul. Blue calcite is a gentle stone for recuperation and relaxation. It lowers blood pressure and dissolves pain on all levels, gently soothing the nerves and lifting anxieties. It releases negative emotions, used on the throat chakra. It aids clear communication, especially where there is dissent. Blue calcite can absorb energy, filter it, and return it to benefit the sender. Clear calcite is a cure-all, especially as an elixir. It is a powerful detoxifier. At a physical level, it acts as an antiseptic, and the subtle levels, it cleans and aligns all the chakras. Higher and lower, um, a clear calcite with rainbows brings about major change. It is a stone of new beginnings. Clear calcite brings the gift of deep soul healing and revitalization of the subtle bodies. It opens and clears the inner and outer eyes. Gold calcite is excellent for meditation and for attuning to the higher mental planes. It instills mental alertness as it grounds the higher mental energies into the physical realm. Place on the navel or crown chakras. Green calcite is a mental healer, dissolving rigid beliefs and old programs and restoring balance to the mind. It helps in letting go of what is familiar and comforting, but which no longer serves. It aids communication and the transition from a stagnant to a positive situation. Green calcite helps children to hold their own in debates. It is a powerful stimulator for the immune system and is especially useful in grids. This stone absorbs negativity and rids the body of bacterial infections. It ameliorates arthritis and constricts of the ligaments or muscles and is helpful in bone adjustments. Its green ray cools fevers, burns, and inflammation, calms the adrenals, and soothes anger-generated disease. Green calcite placed regularly on the body absorbs disease and should be cleansed thoroughly after use. Iceland spar, optical calcite, amplifies the images and heals the eyes. It can aid in seeing the double meaning hidden behind words. It reduces the tension that causes migraines. This form of calcite is an excellent cleanser of the subtle bodies. Orange calcite is a highly energizing and cleansing stone, especially for the lower chakras. Orange calcite balances the emotions, removes fear, and overcomes depression. It dissolves problems and maximizes potential. This stone heals the reproductive system, gallbladder, and intestinal disorders, such as irritable bowel syndrome, and removes mucus from the system. Pink calcite is a hard crystal in contact with the angelic realm, a stone of forgiveness. It releases fear and grief that aids self-worth and self-acceptance, heals nervous conditions, and lifts tensions and anxiety. This stone prevents nightmares. Pink calcite's loving energy gently dissolves resistance. It is helpful for anyone who has suffered trauma or assault. Red calcite increases energy, uplifts emotions, aids willpower, and opens the heart chakra. It removes stagnant energy, including constipation, and dissolves blockages. It resonates to the base chakras, which it energizes and heals. It alleviates fear, bringing understanding of the source. Red calcite's vitality energizes a party at a physical level. It heals hip and lower limb problems, loosening up joints, and on a subtle level, it removes the blockages that prevent you from stepping forward in your life. Rhomboid calcite closes off mind chatter, bringing mental stillness. It is a powerful healer of the past. Yellow or golden calcite is a great eliminator and stimulates the will. Its energy, especially as an elixir, is uplifting. It enhances meditation, inducing a deep state of relaxation and spirituality and linking to the highest source of spiritual guidance. It stimulates the higher mind. Use at the solar or the crown or solar plexus chakras. Golden calcite has an extremely expansive energy. Carnelian, small translucent pebble, often water-worn or tumbled. Common, Britain, India, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Peru, Iceland, Romania. Attributes. Carnelian grounds and anchors you in the present reality. A stabilizing stone with high energy. It is excellent for restoring vitality and motivation and for stimulating creativity. It is useful for dramatic pursuits. Carnelian has the ability to cleanse other stones. Psychologically, carnelian imparts an acceptance of the cycle of life and removes fear of death. In ancient times, it was used to protect the dead on their journey to the afterlife. It gives courage, promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates for success in business and other matters. Carnelian is useful for overcoming abuse of any kind. This stone helps you to trust yourself and your perceptions. It gets to the bottom of what makes you tick, overcomes negative conditioning, and encourages steadfastness. Mentally, carnelian improves analytic abilities and clarifies perception. It removes extraneous thoughts and meditation and tunes daydreams into everyday reality. It sharpens concentration and dispels mental lethargy. Emotionally, This stone is a powerful protector against envy, rage, and resentment, yours or other people's. It calms anger and banishes emotional negativity, replacing it with a love of life. Healing. Carnelian is full of the life force and vitality. It stimulates metabolism. Carnelian activates the base chakra, influences the female reproductive organs, and increases fertility. This stone overcomes frigidity and impotence, heals lower back problems, rheumatism, arthritis, neuralgia. Oh, what's neuralgia? Let me look that up real quick. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. Uh, and depression, especially in those of advanced years. It regulates bodily fluids and the kidneys. Oh. Accelerates healing in bones and ligaments and stanches blood. Stanch. Huh. Okay. There we go. What's rheumatism? Huh. Okay. I do have some inflammation in some places. Okay. Accelerates healing in bones and ligaments, stanches blood. Carnelian improves the absorption of vitamins and minerals and ensures a good supply of blood to organs and tissues. Okay, carnelian actually might be my number one then. Just that idea, those thoughts. Use as a pendant or belt buckle, or place in contact with the skin as appropriate. Carnelian near the front door invokes protection and invites abundance into the home. Specific colors. In addition to the generic attributes, the following colors have additional properties. Pink carnelian improves the parent-child relationship. It helps to restore love and trust after abuse or manipulation. Red carnelian warms and energizes. It is particularly useful for combating sluggishness and for invigorating the mind and body. Celestite. Blue, yellow, red, white. Transparent pyramidal crystals as medium to large cluster or geode or plate-like piece. Easily obtained but quite expensive. Britain, Egypt, Mexico, Peru, Poland, Libya, Madagascar. Attributes. Celestite has a high vibration and is a teacher for the new age. It is imbued with divine energies. It takes you into the infinite peace of the spiritual and contacts the angelic realms. It jumpstarts spiritual development and urges you toward enlightenment. It is a useful stone for stimulating clairvoyant communication, dream recall, and journeys out of the body. This beautiful crystal promotes purity of the heart and attracts good fortune and heals the aura and reveals truth. It is a stone that brings balance and alignment. The deep peace it holds assists in conflict resolution and in maintaining a harmonious atmosphere in times of stress. Celestite can improve dysfunctional relationships by opening a space for peaceful negotiation. Celestite is a creative stone, especially useful for the arts. Psychologically, celestite imparts gentle strength and enormous inner peace, despite urging toward greater openness to new experiences. It is a teacher of trust in the infinite wisdom of the divine with its calming effect. Celestite can cool fiery emotions. Mentally, celestite calms and sharpens the minds, dispersing worries and promoting mental clarity and fluent communication. It aids the analysis of complex ideas. The stone synthesizes intellect with instinct and promotes mental balance. Placed on the third eye, celestite opens a connection to the universal energies. It brings a vision of peaceful coexistence with the whole of creation and holds the possibility of total harmony. Healing. Celestite is an excellent healing stone, dissolving pain and bringing in love. It treats disorders of the eyes and ears, eliminates toxins, and brings cellular order. Its soothing influences relaxes muscle tension and calms mental torment. As with all blue crystals, celestite is an effective opener and healer of the throat chakra and is associated physical conditions. Position: place as appropriate for or used for meditation and scrying. A large piece of celestite placed within a room heightens the vibrations in that room. Do not place in direct sunlight, as color will fade. Cerussite: white, gray black, yellow. White and yellow translucent crystals, or gray and black granular, usually on a matrix. Can be obtained from specialist stores. Namibia. Attributes: cerussite is an excellent grounding stone that assists in feeling comfortable in the environment. It is extremely useful for peoples who feel that the earth is not their natural home, as it ameliorates homesickness. It makes the soul feel at home wherever it finds itself. Cerussite may also form a star-shaped or record-keeper crystal. These precious stones attune to higher wisdom and karmic purpose. Meditating reveals the unique secrets they hold for you. The star is said to assist in extraterrestrial contact. Cerussite helps to explore past lives that were not on Earth and in recognizing people from past lives and the place they hold in the present. It explains why you chose to come to Earth, the lessons you are learning, the tasks you have to do, and the gifts you bring to advance the evolution of humanity. This stone assists in letting go of the past and its effects. Cerussite is beneficial for travel, whether on business or for pleasure, reducing jet lag and helping you to adjust to a different culture. This is a useful stone for making short-term compromises and adjusting to situations to which inner resistance is strong. Cerussite is a pragmatic stone that promotes decision-making and stimulates growth. Teaching how to become flexible and how to take responsibility, it relieves tension and anxiety and shows how to adapt to necessary change. It instills the ability to be tactful in any situation and helps to promote extroversion rather than withdrawal. Enhancing communication, cerussite makes correspondence easy and imparts the ability to listen attentively. It balances the right and left brain hemispheres and encourages creativity. It is an excellent stone for anyone engaged in the arts. Cerussite elixir has a useful insecticidal property. It can be sprayed onto houseplants or in a room to protect from pests and diseases. Attributes: cerussite is a wonderful stone used for imparting vitality and energy, especially where an illness has persisted for some time. It aligns the nervous system, treating involuntary movements, and strengthens muscles and bones. It is helpful for Parkinson's and for Tourette syndrome. It overcomes insomnia and nightmares. Place or hold as appropriate. Used as an elixir for pest control and for houseplants. Chalcedony. White, pink, blue, reddish gray, transparent or opaque, sometimes banded, all sizes, often seen as geode or small tumbled stone. Common. United States, Austria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Iceland, Mexico, Britain, Mexico, New Zealand, Turkey, Russia, Brazil, Morocco. Attributes: chalcedony is a nurturing stone that promotes brotherhood and goodwill and enhances group stability. It can be used to assist thought transmission and telepathy. This stone absorbs negative energy and then dissipates it to prevent onward transmission. In ancient times, chalices would be formed out of chalcedony and lined with silver. They were said to prevent poisoning. Chalcedony brings the mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony, instilling feelings of benevolence and generosity. Chalcedony removes hostility and transforms melancholy into joy. Psychologically, chalcedony eases self-doubt and facilitates constructive inward reflection. It creates an open and enthusiastic persona. It absorbs and dissipates negative thoughts, emotions, and bad dreams. Healing. Chalcedony is a powerful cleanser, including open sores. It fosters the maternal instinct and increases lactation, improves mineral assimilation, and combats mineral buildup in veins. Chalcedony lessens the effect of dementia and senility. This stone increases physical energy. It balances body, emotions, mind, and spirit, and heals the eyes, gallbladder, stones, bones, spleen, blood, and circulatory system. Position. Wear on fingers around the neck, on belt buckle, or place as appropriate. especially over organs and in contact with the skin. Specific colors. In addition to the generic attributes, the following colors and forms have additional properties. Blue chalcedony is a creative stone. It opens the minds to assimilate new ideas and help acceptance of new situations. Blue chalcedony imparts mental flexibility and verbal dexterity, enhancing listening skills and communication. It stimulates the ability to learn new languages and improves memory. Blue chalcedony gives a feeling of lightheartedness and the ability to look forward optimistically. It improves self-perception. This stone was traditionally used in weather magic and for clearing illnesses associated with changes in the weather. Physically, blue chalcedony aids regeneration of mucous membranes and ameliorates disease caused by weather sensitivity or pressure, such as glaucoma. Blue chalcedony enhances the immune system. It stimulates the flow of lymph and banishes edema. It has an inflammatory effect and lowers temperature and blood pressure. It heals the lungs and clears the respiratory system of the effects of smoking. Dendritic chalcedony promotes clear and precise thought. This stone is useful when you are under pressure or attack, as it facilitates calm communication while remaining relaxed. It encourages living in the present moment and helps you to face up to unpleasant matters. Dendritic chalcedony helps in processing memories and brings joy to life. This stone supports an easy, friendly approach to other people. It promotes tolerant interaction without judgment. Dendritic chalcedony is a useful stone for chronic illness, for which it should be worn for long periods, and problems associated with smoking, strengthening the immune system. It enhances the assimilation of copper into the body, detoxifies the liver, removes inflammations of the female sexual organs, and treats thrush. Pink chalcedony encourages kindness and all good qualities. It brings out a sense of childlike wonder and willingness to learn new things. It encourages storytelling as a form of creativity. This is a spiritual stone that encourages empathy and inner peace. It creates a deep sense of trust. This stone is particularly useful for treating psychosomatic diseases. Pink chalcedony fortifies the heart and supports the immune system. It eases breastfeeding problems and the flow of lymphatic fluids. Red chalcedony bestows strength and persistence in reaching goals. It advises when to fight and when to give in gracefully. A confident stone, it helps to manifest dreams. Devising strategies to bring these into being in the most positive way. As a healing stone, red chalcedony stimulates the circulation without raising blood pressure and increases the clotting of the blood. It reduces hunger pangs and should not be used for long periods, as it inhibits the absorption of nutrients and may cause temporary nausea. Note, chalcedony geodes that have been painted silver or various colors are sold in Morocco and other places. The paint runs when wet to reveal white or gray chalcedony underneath. The attributes are as generic chalcedony. Charoite. Purple, mottled swirled veins and small to medium, tumbled and polished. Becoming more easily obtainable, Russia. Attributes. Charoite is a stone of transformation. It is the soul stone that overcomes the fear. Charoite stimulates inner vision and spiritual insight and aids in coping with enormous change at a spiritual level. To facilitate this, it synthesizes the heart and crown chakras, cleanses the aura, and stimulates unconditional love. Charoite encourages vibrational change and links to higher realities. At the same time, it provides deep physical and emotional healing. It helps you to accept the present moment as perfect. Psychologically, charoite integrates negative qualities and facilitates acceptance of others. It releases deep fears and is particularly useful for overcoming resistance or putting things into perspective. It bestows drive, vigor, and spontaneity and is able to reduce stress and worry, bringing about a relaxed attitude. Charoite can be used to overcome compulsions and obsessions. By balancing the crown chakra, it assists in overcoming a sense of alienation or frustration. Mentally, charoite stimulates perceptive observations and analysis and applies these to facilitate a fast decision. It helps anyone who is driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than their own. Spiritually, charoite grounds the spiritual self into everyday reality. It encourages a path of service to humanity. This stone opens and balances the crown chakra. It can bring insightful visions of past lives and suggest ways to redress karma on a personal and collective level. Healing. Carolite transmutes negative energy into healing and converts disease into wellness. It re-energizes the body when exhausted, heals and integrates dualities, and regulates blood pressure. Carolite treats the eyes, heart, liver, and pancreas. It reverses liver damage due to alcohol and alleviates cramps, aches, and pains. Carolite bestows deep sleep with powerful dreams, overcomes insomnia, and gives children calm sleep. It is helpful where dysfunction of the autonomic nervous system is affecting the heart. Carolite heals autism and bipolar disorders. Position over heart or places appropriate in contact with the skin. Ridding with carolite is highly effective. Gem elixir is an excellent cleanser for the physical body and stabilizer for emotional turmoil. Chiastolite. Brown gray, rose gray, reddish brown, olive green. Distinctive cross and center of stone, often small and tumbled. Easily obtained. Chile, Russia, and Spain. Attributes. Chiastolite is a powerfully protective stone. In ancient times, it was used to ward off ill-wishing and curses. It has the property of transmuting dissension into harmony. This is a creative stone with the power to dispel negative thoughts and feelings. It transmutes conflict into harmony and aids problem solving and change. Chiastolite is a gateway into mysteries and facilitates journeys out of the body. It facilitates understanding and exploration of immortality, linked to death and rebirth. It is helpful for those making the transition beyond death. This stone can provide the answer to mysterious events. Psychologically, chiastolite dissolves illusions and calms fears, enabling you to face reality, and is particularly helpful in overcoming the fear of going mad. It aids in the transition between one situation and another, especially at the psychological level, and releases worn-out problems and conditioning. Mentally, chiastolite aids problem solving by strengthening analytic capabilities. Emotionally, chiastolite clears feelings of gut and stabilizes the emotions. Chiastolite maintains spirituality during illness or trauma, invoking protective forces. It assists in attuning to the soul's purpose. Healing. Chiastolite lessens fevers, stanches blood flow, and alleviates overacidification, healing rheumatism and gout. It stimulates lactation in nursing mothers. This stone repairs chromosome damage and balances the immune system. It can cure paralysis and is a nerve fortifier. Position. Place as appropriate or wear around neck. Green andalusite is a heart cleanser and balancing stone. It releases emotional and chakra blockages caused by pent-up anger and old emotional trauma, and is very helpful in psycho or crystal therapy. Chlorite. Green, several forms, usually opaque, may be occluded in quartz. Easily obtained, Russia, Germany, United States. A powerful, positive healing stone, beneficial for the environment of personal energy field. With amethyst, it removes energy, implants, and wards off psychic attack. With carnelian and ruby, it protects against psychic attack and assists earthbound spirits to move on. Healing. Chlorite assists in the elimination of toxins and the assimilation of vitamins A and E, iron, magnesium, and calcium. It is a useful painkiller and removes skin growths and liver spots. The stone encourages the proliferation of helpful bacteria. Position. Holder place is appropriate. Grid an area against negative energies or entities. Chrysanthemum stone. Brown gray with white, resembles the flower of a chrysanthemum. Medium stone, readily available, China, Japan, Canada, United States. Attributes. Chrysanthemum stone drifts gently through time, facilitating time travel. It exudes calm confidence and enhances any environment with its energy presence. Radiating harmony, it synthesizes charge with equilibrium and shows how the two can work together. This stone helps you to enjoy being centered in the present moment and encourages the self to bloom. It inspires and energizes and brings endeavors to fruition. Chrysanthemum stone teaches how to remain childlike, fun-loving, and innocent while on a spiritual path, and provides an impetuosity to self-development. Strengthening character, it overcomes bigotry, ignorance, narrow-mindedness, self-righteousness, and jealousy, and encourages showing more love to the world, and which in turn brings more to love into your life. Mentally, chrysanthemum stone counteracts superficiality. It adds depth to thought and guards against distractions. With chrysanthemum stone, the bigger picture can be perceived. Emotionally, chrysanthemum stone brings stability and trust, eliminating resentment and animosity. Healing. Chrysanthemum stone promotes physical maturation and transition. It treats the skin, skeleton, and eyes. It is a useful stone for dispersing toxin and dissolving growths. Position. Wear, carry, or place in the environment. Use as an elixir, but make by the indirect method of placing the stone in a glass bowl with the bowl of water, as otherwise the flower is affected. Chrysocolla. Green, blue, turquoise, opaque, often bands or inclusions, all sizes, frequently tumbled or polished. Rarity. Common, United States, Britain, Mexico, Chile, Peru, Zaire, and Russia. Attributes. Chrysocolla is a tranquil and sustaining stone. It helps meditation and communication. Within the home, chrysocolla draws off negative energies of all kinds. It can help you to accept with serenity situations that are constantly changing, invoking great inner strength. It is beneficial to relationships that have become rocky, stabilizing and healing both in the homes and personal interaction. Chrysocolla calms, cleanses, and re-energizes all the chakras and aligns them with the divine. At the solar plexus chakra, it draws out negative emotions such as guilt and reverses destructive emotional programming. At the heart chakra, it heals heartache and increases the capacity to love. At the throat, it improves communication, but helps you to discern when to keep silent. At the third eye, it opens psychic vision. Psychologically, chrysocolla encourages self-awareness and inner balance and imparts confidence and sensitivity. It enhances personal power and inspires creativity. Overcoming phobias, it draws out negativity and supplies motivation for those who lack it. Mentally, chrysocolla reduces mental tensions and helps you to keep a cool head. It promotes truth-telling and impartiality. Emotionally, chrysocolla alleviates guilt and brings in joy. Healing. Chrysocolla treats arthritis, bone disease, muscle spasms, the digestive tract, ulcers, blood disorders, and lung problems. It detoxifies the liver, kidneys, and intestines. It reoxygenates the blood and the cellular structure of the lungs, giving greater lung and breathing capacity. It regenerates the pancreas, regulates insulin, and balances blood. This stone strengthens muscles and alleviates muscle cramps. With its cooling action, it heals infections, especially in the throat and tonsils, lowers blood pressure, and soothes burns. It relieves arthritic pain, strengthens the thyroid, and is beneficial to the metabolism. An excellent stone for women. Chrysocolla treats PMS and menstrual cramps. On a subtle level, chrysocolla dissolves miasms. Position. Place is appropriate on skin or third eye. Combination stone. Dressy chrysocolla. Combines the properties of chrysocolla with those of quartz. The stone has great clarity and works extremely fast. Chrysoprase. Apple, green, lemon. Opaque, flecked, often small and tumbled. Common. United States, Russia, Brazil, Australia, Poland, Tanzania. Attributes. Chrysoprase imparts a sense of being a part of the divine whole. It induces deep meditative states, said by the ancients to promote love of truth. Chrysoprase also promotes hope and gives personal insights. It draws out talents and stimulates creativity. It encourages fidelity in business and personal relationships. This crystal energizes the heart and sacral chakras and brings universal energy into the physical body. Psychologically, chrysoprase is calming and non-egotistical, creating openness to new situations. It assists in looking at egotistical motives in the past and the effect that they have on your development, and it aligns your ideals with your behavior. Overcoming compulsive or impulsive thoughts and actions, it turns your attention to positive events. This stone opposes judgmentalism, stimulating acceptance of oneself and others. It is useful for forgiveness and compassion. Mentally, chrysoprase stimulates fluent speech and mental dexterity. It prevents you from speaking out unthinkingly in anger. It lifts oppressive and recurrent images, preventing nightmares, especially in children. Emotionally, chrysoprase brings a sense of security and trust. It is useful in healing codependence, supporting independence, and yet encouraging commitment. Physically, chrysoprase has a strong detoxifying action. It can mobilize heavy metals out of the body, and it stimulates liver function. Healing. Chrysoprase is excellent for relaxation and peaceful sleep, resonating with the sacral chakra. It enhances fertility, reverses infertility caused by infection, and guards against sexually transmitted diseases. This stone aids gout, eye problems, and mental illness. It treats skin diseases, heart problems, and goiters, balances the hormones, and soothes the digestive system. Chrysoprase ameliorates infirmity and brings universal energy into the body. It increases absorption of vitamin C. Combined with smoky quartz, it treats fungal infections. The elixir calms stomach problems caused by stress. Chrysoprase heals the inner child, releasing emotions locked in since childhood. It reduces claustrophobia and nightmares. Position. Wear or place as appropriate in acute cases. Use as an elixir. Carrying chrysoprase for long periods attunes to the Devic realm. Cinnabar. Red, brown, red, gray. Small crystalline or granular mass on matrix. Readily available but expensive. China, United States. Cinnabar attracts abundance. It increases persuasiveness and assertiveness in selling and aids in prospering in one's endeavors. Without inciting aggression, it also assists organization and community, work, business, and finance. Cinnabar is helpful when you want to enhance your persona or change your image as it invests a person with dignity and power. It makes the outward demeanor aesthetically pleasing and elegant. Mentally, cinnabar imparts fluency to the mind and to speech. At a spiritual level, it connects to the acceptance of everything. Being perfect exactly as it is, it releases energy blockages and aligns the energy centers. Healing. Cinnabar heals and purifies blood. It imparts strength and flexibility to the physical body, stabilizes weight, and enhances fertility. Position. Hold or place is appropriate. Keep in cash box. Citrine. Yellow or yellowish brown to smoky gray brown. Transparent crystals, all sizes, often as geode, point, or cluster. Natural cystine is comparatively rare. Heat-treated amethyst is often sold as citrine. Brazil, Russia, France, Madagascar, Britain, United States. Attributes. Citrine is a powerful cleanser and regenerator, carrying the power of the sun. This is an exceedingly beneficial stone. It is warming, energizing, and highly creative. This is one of the crystals that never needs cleansing. It absorbs, transmutes, dissipates, and grounds negative energy, and is therefore extremely protective for the environment. Citrine energizes every level of life. As an aura protector, it acts as an early warning system so that action can be taken to protect oneself. It has the ability to cleanse the chakras, especially the solar plexus and navel chakras. It activates the crown chakras and opens the intuition. Citrine cleanses and balances the subtle bodies, aligning them with the physical. Citrine is one of the stones of abundance. This dynamic stone teaches how to manifest and attract wealth and prosperity, success, and all good things. Citrine is a happy, generous stone and encourages sharing what you have and yet helps you to hold on to your wealth. It has the power to impart joy to all who behold it. I'm going to go ahead and do something real quick. Save that image, and then let's go back. Can I really not? My images right here. So that's citrine. So this is what I'll see every time I turn on the computer and stuff. Anytime I need to look, this will be my reminder. Ugh. Hold on to what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. It has the power to impart joy to all who behold it. Gloom and negativity have no place around citrine. It is a useful stone for smoothing group or family discord. Psychologically, citrine raises self-esteem. Oh, I have an even better idea. What I'll do is I'll get pictures of each one and then create a single image, and then from that I can that way when I need to look at one, I can look at them, and then I'll have like a little, um, maybe like a little meme. I'll use meme form, and have like a little, just a brief summary of what each crystal does. I like that. It enhances individuality. Oh, sorry. Psychologically, citrine raises uh, self-esteem and self-confidence and removes destructive tendencies. It enhances individuality, improves motivation, it activates creativity, and encourages self-expression. It makes you less sensitive, especially to criticism, and encourages acting on constructive criticism. It helps you develop a positive attitude and to look forward optimistically, going with the flow instead of hanging on to the past. This stone promotes enjoyment of new experiences and encourages exploring every possible avenue until you find the best solution. Mentally, citrine enhances concentration and revitalizes the mind. It is excellent for overcoming depression, fears, and phobias. Citrine promotes inner calm so that wisdom can emerge. It helps in digesting information, analyzing situations, and steering them in a positive direction. This stone awakens the higher mind. Wearing a citrine pendant overcomes difficulty in verbalizing thoughts and feelings. Emotionally, citrine promotes joy in life. It releases negative traits, fears, and feelings at the deepest of levels. It overcomes fear of responsibility and stops anger. This stone helps you move into the flow of feelings and becomes emotionally balanced. Physically, citrine imparts energy and invigoration to the physical body. It is useful for people who are particularly sensitive to environmental and outside influences. Healing. Citrine is an excellent stone for energizing and recharging. It is highly beneficial for CFS and reverses degenerative disease. Um, Citrine stimulates digestion, the spleen, and the pancreas. It negates infections of the kidney and bladder, helps eye problems, increase blood circulation, detoxifies the blood, activates the thymus, and balances the thyroid. It has a warming effect and fortifies the nerves. Citrine is an eliminator. It relieves constipation and removes cellulite. It is an elixir. It is helpful for menstrual problems and menopausal problems such as hot flashes, balancing the hormones and alleviating fatigue. Wear on fingers or throat in contact with the skin. Wearing a citrine point down brings the golden ray of spirit into the physical realm. Position is appropriate for healing. Use as a sphere for meditation. Place in the wealth corner of your home or business or in your cash box. Citrine fades in sunlight. Okay, and that's it for C.